Why God?
I like to praise Yahweh.
Some Yahweh Shai Ba, some Kakadash.
Down the highways and the byways, be out there prophesizing today. For GMS Great Millstone. Right?
This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Alright, so just as always, you got these people protesting, right? Their little carnal protests ain't gonna do shit, man. Right? This is the real protest. When you come out here and prophesy for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because that's the only change that's gonna come, man. Y'all here with your little fucking signs, your little trinkets and shit, thinking change gonna come, man. Ain't no fucking change coming. Right?
Hey,
not a change that you're looking forward to anyway.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, Salaki, real quick. Protest, what? Prophesy, and we testifying too. Put the words together, you know.
Yeah, this is the real protest right here.
So right? you got all the Edomites in this kingdom gathering together to protest Donald Trump, and they have a slogan called "No King." Now, this "No King" basically is referring to the dictatorship. They're basically saying that Donald Trump is circumventing, right, the laws of the land, the democracy of the land, the democratic process, and everything that he's doing. So that's why they're here out in protest. Okay, so the men of GMS, okay, and who also preach this like truth, we protesting too. Okay, because they're saying no king, and we waiting for our king.
That's right.
Real quick, somebody grabbed the what's the name? Isaiah 19. That evil Lord, an evil Lord over them. Because hey, this is what we want, man. This is what we've been waiting for. I was just
Trying to get you. Take a picture of the sign. Everything will be in.
Take a picture of me. Take a picture of the sign.
hey, we made a spectacle, man.
Did you just hear me? Take a picture of the sign.
Give them the other side too. Show them the other side.
Show me the other side.
You see yourself on the sign?
You see yourself on the sign?
Yes, sir. I don't know. What's the saying?
You said you do it? No.
I do.
Where you at on the sign?
Yeah.
So he claimed himself to be Ashkenaz, right?
He admitted. Yeah.
Okay.
He admitted. He'll be one of the slaves in the kingdom. All right.
You got these people going to and fro with these dumbass signs talking about no king, no king, no king, no king, no king. But you don't realize that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is sending his only begotten son, the King of Kings, to reign. So when you're sitting there saying no king, what are you saying? What are you really looking for? You're looking for more oppressors?
A rebellion.
Because if you say no king, right, because the only begotten son is coming back to reign, and if you're saying no king, that means you want to stay oppressed. You're looking for small change. You're not looking for the mass change.
Real quick, can I grab this? Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men.
You want to break it down? All right, check it out. So he just got through reading Daniel, the 4th chapter. In the book of Daniel, the 4th chapter, you had the king Nebuchadnezzar, who saw the vision that the Lord gave him about the heathen rule on the planet Earth, okay, called the time of the Gentiles. So it troubled his sleep. He couldn't sleep. So the Lord allowed the prophet Daniel to explain to him about the kingdoms of men on the earth. And he was lifted up in pride because The Lord said that Nebuchadnezzar was that head of gold. Once he was lifted up in pride, the Lord abased him. For 7 years. He crawled around on the ground like an animal. And after 7 years, when his consciousness came back to himself, guess what he said? He said, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man.
That's right.
All right. And he talked about, he said, the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing. So this example was given in the Bible to prove and show to you that it's the Lord that ruleth. Isaiah 19. It's the Lord that ruleth. Hey, listen, Donald Trump is in position by the Lord.
That's right.
Whether you realize it or not. Okay, the brother about to read it in Isaiah the 19th chapter.
That's right.
Precept right quick. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
That's right.
But
Right.
when the wicked bear rulers, the people mourn. So people mourning right now. They're protesting right now. They're angry. That's society.
That's
All
right.
right, I'm gonna start from the top. Isaiah chapter 19. I'll just jump to the point. It says, well, I'll go to 2. It says, yeah, that's all I want. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh ride upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. Hey, and spiritual Egypt is America, Babylon the Great. That's Revelation 11 and 8, right?
Right.
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. That's what you're seeing right now. Egyptians against Egyptians, right? And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. All right, so these leaders, they're going back to their witchcraft even more so. All right, but it's not working for them anymore. All right, here's the point. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. All right, and that's what these people are complaining about, a cruel king. All right, and rightfully so. Okay, because hey, for our kingdom to come, this one has to go down. Right now, their kingdom is unraveling. All right, a kingdom divided shall definitely fall, and that's what we're witnessing.
Okay, let's look at a law. Let's look at a law that talks about how kingdoms are come down. This is Matthew 12 and 25. Came out of the words of Yahushua. And Yahushua, this is Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. See that? It says, in every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So the people are divided. Okay? The people are divided. This whole country is divided. So that's just a law. And it's coming apart. It's coming to pass right now. Right? So we circling the drain here in Babylon the Great. Okay, so he just got through reading about the what? That cruel Lord. Right? Yeah. You didn't get that
because Donald Trump, he's destroying everything from within. All right? And it ain't Donald Trump, man. It's just Zionists, man. All right? The hand, Amalek, the small hats. That's who's fucking everything up. All right? They use Democrat, Republican. All right, it's the same. It's the right wing and the left wing.
It's the same bird.
The same fucking bird taking you to the NWO, man.
They don't see it like that. They don't see it that way at all. They can't see past this.
Nah.
You know?
And the reason why they're like this because they think that Babylon the Great is going back to the good old days, the fabulous 50s. Hell no. America is getting ready to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, whether you believe it or not.
You had one administration, okay, right after the so-called C-19, usher in thousands, millions of undocumented so-called immigrants into the country without being vaccinated.
Right.
Then you have another administration
Right.
go grab them and lock them up and throw them in paddy wagons and shipping them right back out. Now, does that make any sense?
Not at all.
Now, to everybody on the ground, it doesn't make sense. But all this shit was thought out methodically. Because at this point, it's the Trojan horse.
That's right.
The so-called immigration reform is nothing but a Trojan horse to get the boots on the ground before they usher in the mark. All right? So he has a what? Short time left.
Right.
If I
That's
may,
it.
that's the whole reason. Just remember back when Bush said weapons of mass destruction. It's the same damn thing.
And they never found those so-called weapons of mass destruction.
Right, because crime just went down. Crime ain't popping like it was, 3-4 years ago, what have you. And since when do these people give a fuck about so-called Negro Latinos and Native
Never.
Americans, man? You
The
know?
month of never heard.
So, hey, that's Esau's working this witchcraft on the people, man. I'll grab one real quick. This is Revelation 13 and Revelation 13 and 14. It says, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. That's their Roman Empire. That's back today. We're in the last leg of the Roman Empire. All right, and it says, and he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak. It calls that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. All right, and this is what this is all going into, man. The mark of the beast. Okay, he's gonna use the digital system to track and trace everybody, man. All right. Yep.
No, I was asking, like, if I was a regular person, I was asking what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
Explain to them what the enmity
Exactly.
is.
It's Revelation 13:16.
Exactly.
Okay? You're not going to be able to buy or sell, all right, without the so-called mark of the beast. There's no buying, no selling. And the scriptures say he calls it all, okay? Small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That means everybody. All right, the head of the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, talked about the embedding, right, of the new technology. And basically, if you're not part of the new technology, you won't be part of society. That's what they're saying.
It's that beast system.
Okay.
Hey, after the Great Depression, they what came out after that? The Social Security number to track everybody. So they're imploding the system now, all right, cashless society.
Yep.
All right, and they use both sides to do that, Democrat and Republican. This is what I wanted to get, what I was reading. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. All right, so they come in the peace and safety mindset to the people. Okay, hey, get this, get that. You're not going to be able to participate. Right now, what they're doing with the people, the government is trying to spook everybody, man.
Starting to speak as a dragon.
Right, exactly, because he knows that he has a short time, like it tells you in Revelation 12 and 12. You back any beast into a corner, hey, he's going to come out scratching and clawing and going crazy, man. All right, because Esau, even though he's still deceiving, right now, he don't give a damn if you know he's the devil, man. All right, okay, I'm the devil. And I got the most guns. What the fuck you gonna do about it?
Right.
At that point.
Can't nobody, if I don't mean to cut you off, can't nobody stop him like the brother said. Here it is. All these people protesting, talking about no kings, and going up and down the street protesting. You know, at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Shai set this show up. The Lord said this man was going to be set up and reign and rule for a time. He was going to be taken down, not about riots and protesting and marching. That's not going to happen.
Esau knows this, but you put money in his pocket.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Right.
When you come down here, what? You paying CTA bus fare,
Show this.
parking,
Snacks, food,
metro,
lunch.
Target foods and stuff,
You got to use the bathroom. You got to buy stuff.
hotel,
Arts and craft to make your signs and shit.
Yeah.
hotels and stuff, man.
Right.
I got that right here.
His pockets. You all got to the pockets, man.
Right. That's done.
This is 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, starting at sugar. Tank. 2nd Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we measure this, we measure the times by the prophecy. Okay? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And what you're seeing here, not just here in America, all over the world, there's uproars of the people. Okay? Just over in France, you just seen uproars of the people. They're burning down everything over there. All right? It's uproars of the people all over the world. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and ends and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby he have believed.
Yep, that's key.
By his work.
Hey, Salaki, if I may, emergency right quick. So we got a scoffer on the board, right? Adam. He said, why y'all just do, why all y'all do is preach and don't do anything? And y'all just answer the question.
The elder just answered the question. He didn't even know
He
it.
didn't even know.
The elder in the spirit, he didn't even know it.
Okay. Okay. Shit, I'll go ahead and repeat it.
Yeah.
Second Ezra 9 and 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith.
That is what?
His works.
His works. What works what we doing right now, Adam?
That's what we doing.
We're working.
And our weapons aren't carnal. We not getting out here, you beating the air, man. This ain't a physical fight. This is a spiritual fight here, man.
Adam, we doing what you can't do. That's why you watch it. Okay? And see, we know what you don't know, all right? Because we can't deliver ourselves. We waiting on Yahushua.
That's right, man.
Yahushua gonna deliver us, Adam. Okay? Will he deliver you? Because you're mocking and you don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's right. No works.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not be afraid?
That's perfect.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord Yahweh have not done it? Surely the Lord Yahweh power will do nothing, but he reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Okay? So these people don't believe that we the prophets. That's what it is. They just some niggas with a dress on, with Bibles in their hands, screaming at white people, man.
See, Adam, we're out here because a portion of the mystery was revealed unto us and through us.
That's right.
And we were given a mandate to be out here. That's why we're out here. But let me keep reading for you.
Commandment.
All right?
Yeah.
It says, verse 7, 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So the men of the Lord who've been out here were with the Lord from the beginning. That's what you don't understand.
Perfect.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, like Adam, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Right. And let me tell you the other part of the job description I'm about to read. Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. And that's what we're doing. Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteous and forsook not the ordinance of their power. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to Yahweh. All right, so we're doing what the Lord told us to do, but like Romans 11:7 says, Israel now obtain that which you seek for.
Oh, I got a major cup, brother.
Go ahead, brother.
All right.
Yes, sir.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 5. Read down. Who is then is Paul, and who is Apollo? But minister by whom you believe, even Yahweh shine, even as Yahweh gave to every man. I have planted, Apollo's watered, but Yahweh gave increase. So then neither is he that planted anything, neither is he that watereth, but Yahweh that giveth increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and everyone should receive his own reward according to his own labor. All right, so we're husbands, we're working at the farm field.
That's right.
Yep. Labor together.
Officials.
All right, yep. It says, now he that planteth and he that watereth are one. Every man should receive his own reward according to his own labor. For we are laborers together with Yahweh. Ye are Yahweh's husbandry, and ye are Yahweh's building. All right, like the tabernacle of David.
Right, that's a cut. It's a quan to these people, man. With these buildings and temples, and they think because we don't have an actual building and physical temple that they own to something, and they not. The Lord don't dwell in temples made with hands.
Who's the cornerstone? Who's the cornerstone?
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai. In Isaiah 28 and 16. All right, in the book of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse
You guys want a picture of all of
5
you?
and 9.
Huh?
Okay.
You can take a picture of
Yeah,
this.
did you say picture of the sign? You know?
Yeah, it says 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 10. According to the grace of Yahweh, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid foundation on another builder thereof, but let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. All right, and you go to Isaiah 58:10, and you can read it there. Oh, you can go in there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just let me know when you're ready and stuff.
Hey, just a point to make that the
Yeah.
elder just brought out. Paul says that the Lord has given to him to be a wise master builder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess what? The epistles of Paul is all the building blocks. And who did he write them to? He wrote them to Israelites. All right?
Gentiles.
Those Gentiles were Israelites. So the book of Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, okay, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Thessalonians, those were all Israelites that was what we call scattered Israelites or Israelite foreigners.
That's right.
So that's when he talked when he's talking about the Lord made him a wise master builder. That's what he was doing. So when you go into Acts the 26th chapter, when he's standing in front of King Agrippa, he's telling King Agrippa everything he's done. He labored for the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's heavy. That's the work. That's how we get saved. And throughout ages and generations, this same wisdom has came back into the same souls, entered into the same souls of men, and started with the elders and apostles on down to do the work. That's what we're doing out here. Preaching the word through faith and through works. That's how you get saved, man.
All right, I'm going to read this again. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 10. According to the grace of Yahweh, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, another buildeth thereon. Like a mason put a brick, another put a brick, like that. They in union with each other. We all seen that we was kids. All right? It's that you can see in the cartoons and stuff. It's I had laid the foundation, another on the Lego sets, you know. I had laid the foundation, another buildeth therein. But let every man take heed how they build thereon. All right, for other foundation, no man can lay that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right, but go ahead.
Isaiah 58:10. And if thou draw out thy soul to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted soul, then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday. And the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make fat thy bones. And thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose waters fail not.
Right, yeah, keep going.
And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste past places.
This is what we're doing now. We're building our nation back up. We're preparing the 12 tribes of Israel, bringing them together, man. Matter of fact, the elected Israel, 144,000 and 1/3. All right, we're building our nation back up. We're laboring to do that. All right, go ahead.
Thou shalt raise up the foundations.
Thou shalt what?
Raise up the foundations.
Raise up the foundations. Go ahead.
Of many generations.
Of many generations. Yep.
And thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach.
That's what we're doing. When they call tuck point the building, what we're doing, we're tuck pointing these people right here. All right, we build them up again. We tuck point them in and stuff, man. Right. All right. So Adam, you don't know what the hell you talking about. You know you dizzy. You dizzy. You losing blood and shit. Your ass.
And he gonna miss out on the good parts of Quan. When we gotta
right. He gonna black out.
Be fruitful and multiply. You gotta bring all these people that's gonna die and perish. They gotta get bought back, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, look at it all. The restorer of paths to dwell in.
Thank you.
Man.
Yeah.
I want to back that up. This is Jeremiah 1:9. It says, Then Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And Yahweh said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out, to pull down, to destroy, to throw down, to build, and to plant. Oh! You see that? Let me read that again. See, I have this day set thee over the nations, over the kingdoms, to root out, to pull down, to destroy, to throw down, to build, and to plant. Now, how can you root out, all right, pull down, destroy, right, and build and plant at the same time? Because it's all spiritual.
That's right.
Okay, it's all spiritual. You're rooting out this kingdom, and you're preaching, all right, and you're being a witness against these evil works, and at the same time you're building up Yasharallah. Okay, that's what we're doing, Adam. He said, "Why don't you do anything?" We are doing something. You just don't get it. It probably ain't for you.
Right.
Nah, you gonna miss out.
This is 1 Corinthians 14:32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So why these men of the Lord out here? Because this is our lot, man. The scripture said we will be standing in the lot at the end of our day, at the end of days. So when we out here prophesying right now, guess what? When you read the scriptures, that was probably us teaching back then. Because we're doing it now. And we don't have a problem doing it. We tell the names correctly. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Not plain old title of God. Not no bitch ass JC. It's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And y'all gonna learn it the hard way.
I got one right quick because he's asking why we don't do anything, right? First of all, fuck 2/3, all right? They're not gonna listen. No, we're not gonna cast our swine to evildoers.
They don't understand what we do.
I mean, cast our pearls from our swine.
This is for the 11/130.
That's right. That's right. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick if I may. This is the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. All right, those are Israelites, right? And have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. All right, nobody never goes into the throne of David, man. And that's being built right here before your face. All right. It says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. All right, that tells you about that reincarnation is real.
They lose that voice in the garden.
Yeah. They cool breeds.
And what else did you tell me? You also just told me that Yahweh does speak, but he speaks through the prophets.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We've read several precepts already telling you that Yahweh speaks through the prophets.
But they look at us.
I was going to say, a lot of times the president don't come out and talk. Yeah. But what does he have? He's got a spokesman. Okay?
Right.
The spokesman comes out and speaks for the president for many different reasons, safety being one of them. Okay? Not that Yahweh needs any protection. Okay?
Status.
But we are the ones, right.
Authority.
Everything's with proper order.
So if you go to that Target and you got a problem in that Target, you say, I want to see the owner of Target right now.
Right.
You're not going to talk to the owner of Target. It's a chain of command that you got to fuck with, man.
Right.
You know?
That's heavy.
They're gonna get the nearest supervisor.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me finish real quick. It says that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. All right, so that's what the Lord is going to do to us for us elect, man. Matthew chapter 24, verse 30. Okay, we're only looking out, like we said, this is only for the elect's sake, man.
This is Sirach 36 and 14. It says, fill Zion with thine unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Okay? So the prophets of the Lord, okay, are speaking the oracles, are speaking the oracles of the Lord. All right? And guess what? It says, raise up the prophets that have been with him from the beginning. All right? So as the brother said earlier, we back on earth again in another incarnation doing the same work.
I got one, because, you know, when you say prophet, you know, people tend to think that, you know, you left some nigga levitating with sandals on and Paul behind him and what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or 3 in the morning, somebody come sit on their bed and my son.
Pure, super, holy doly.
Yeah, you know. But I'll read this real quick here. It says 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 25. It says, because the foolishness of Yahweh is wiser than men, and the weakness of Yahweh is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But Yahweh have chosen the foolish things of the earth to confound the wise. And Yahweh have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things that are which are mighty, and base things of the world and things which are despised. I just read in first Luke that they hate us, right? And we're despised, right? It says, have Yahweh chosen ye in things which are not, to bring to naught things that are. All right, so this whole society is coming to naught, man. All right, by what you think is base men. Nothing, low lives of the earth, as you call it. All right, we're rich in faith, man. Okay, you all are the ones that's poor. You know.
Basically, he basically said that you people of the world, right? You think you know, you on a level, you know something, right? You think you know the Lord, you know the Lord's name, all this and that, right? And that we, the true men of the Lord, we don't know shit.
Right.
Y'all know it all. We don't know nothing. We the crazy ones.
Right.
The whole time, Yahweh Shem Shai set it up to where he let it be known that we do know these things. Pastor back, someone get Matthew 13.
Hey, come here, buddy.
Get that Matthew 13.
Hey, you Christians, this is a test for you. This the Mashiach name, right? Can you pronounce Jesus with this? Can you pronounce Jesus with that? Your party? No. What about you, the Wad? Can you pronounce Jesus?
Nope.
With that? What about you? Can you pronounce Jesus with that?
No, and another thing,
I see nothing resembling a J.
And this book here, there are no J's in this book.
Right. So when you go into the temples, of the Most High, can you pronounce Jehovah with this, or God, Lord? What about with this dialect, the Assyrian square dialect? It's Yahweh. All right, Yahweh Shai. You can't get no Jesus and Jehovah out of this, man. I'm gonna start doing it to a lot of you Christians. I'm gonna say pronounce Jesus with that.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Can't
Right.
do
And you
it.
can take it even a step further with the Greek, because they pronounce the ES.
It's that Jesus. Yeah.
That Jesus don't translate to anything, man.
Right.
I got Zephaniah 3 and 9.
Perfect.
For then will I turn to the people a pure language,
What's that pure language?
the
That-
Hebrew,
Right. The pure Hebrew, not that Yiddish bullshit.
that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh to serve him with one consent.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Since we right there, let's go one scripture up for Adam. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8, Adam.
Oh damn, Adam, you done fucked up.
Therefore, Adam becoming infamous.
Man.
Right.
Therefore, wait ye upon me, said Yahweh. What?
Wait.
He said, wait. What? Whoa.
Wait.
Therefore,
Yeah.
wait ye upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation. And that indignation is righteous judgment. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So we've been commanded to wait. So what we do is we come out here, we preach and prophesy, and we're going to wait on the Savior. Simple.
Oh, can I get another Proverbs chapter 5 verse 14? Read down to 16.
Proverbs 5:14.
Yeah, because that tell you get your ass out the highway. There you go.
This is Proverbs 5 and 14.
Right.
I was almost in all evil in the midst of congregation and assembly.
Right.
Drink waters out of thine own cistern,
So when these living waters, these scriptures, the truth of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
and running waters out of thine own well.
Yep.
Let thy foundation, let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of water in the streets.
How you do that? They said let thy fight be dispersed, but want me go out there and you do the work, man. Out in the world, you teach, man. All right, so Adam, we dispersed the living fountains throughout the world and stuff, man. It's not like a water, you know, like the guy that installed the water fountain in the shopping mall. He running on ice and pool and stuff. So they shoot all the back then they had put an ice cream in it. Now it's something else, man. All right, so they make sure everything temperature right, everything sure it's filtered and everything. So nice clean water, man. Look, what we doing right now, we dispersing the nice clean water to electric.
Let me back him up. When you just talked about the waters being preached in the streets. This is Song of Solomon. This is above your head, Adam, but I'm just doing it. Why not?
Listen too high for
Hey, why not, right? Okay, Song of Solomon 3 and 2. It says, I will rise now and go about the city in the streets, and in the broad ways I will seek him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. The watchmen that go about the city found me, to whom I said, saw ye him whom my soul loveth. You see, the watchman is in the street.
Right.
Okay, preaching this truth.
Right.
So this same truth that the brother just read, all right, about the cisterns and waters running in the street. This is where the truth is. Okay,
Right.
in the streets.
Sorry. I got one back y'all up too.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
This is James 3 and verse 11. It says, verse 10, out of the same mouth proceedeth blessings and cursing. My brethren, these things are not to be so. Doth a fountain send forth the same place sweet water and bitter? That's a question being proposed here in the scriptures. Can the fig tree, my brethren, bear olive berries, either a vine figs? So can no fountain both yield salt water and fresh. So the scriptures also let us know what we speak got to be on point. And that's why the scriptures liken this doctrine unto water, because water is good for you. So if you giving a person the right teaching, the right doctrine, you're clothing them the right way. You giving them the right type of doctrine. You liken unto a fountain that's putting forth sweet water that can heal a person. Blessings. You give somebody this word, you bless them. If you tell somebody, hey, call on Jesus, everything gonna be okay, you just curse them, they're gonna get destroyed. They're gonna get trampled down in the streets by these troops that's on every corner waiting on these people to get out of line because they're not hiding behind the words of Yahweh Shai. That's the protection.
If I may, and that's why it's called the Valley of Dry Bones, because these people don't have that water, man. Right. You know?
Damn, yeah, that's perfect.
Hey, to back that up, Proverbs 1 and 20.
I was right there.
Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yeah.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
This is right now downtown. Right,
Chief
this
place.
Esau owned this, but back in the ancient times, you got to go to the gate and ask the elders permission to come in. So who owns the side of Esau?
That's right.
This is the marketplace, chief concourse.
Chief concourse.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, Adam? How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. How is the Lord calling out and making his word known? By the men out here preaching, Adam.
Prophets.
Hey, what's another profession? Nursing, right?
Yep.
Nursing. Hey, we're nursing, man. We're nursing the babies, right? I'm gonna get it. Isaiah 28, and this is what Jake was going on. Isaiah prophesied against the northern kingdom, and it goes to Jake too, man. It applies to Rachel, yeah, all Israel really, all right? But and it applies to today. All right, I'm sorry, Isaiah 28 and 7. But they also have erred through wine and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They erred in vision. They stumble in judgment. Right, they're idolatry, man.
That's right.
All right, for all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so there is no place to clean. All right, take to understand these scriptures, man. All right, whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from breast. What's a nurse's job? To make sure that baby is fed, man.
Right.
All right, that's why we're nurses. So we're what's another one? Midwives. All right. Okay. It says and who is teaching? It's talking about Yahweh. He's using us.
That's
Yahweh
right.
is teaching, but he's using us to teach what his people.
That's right.
It said, whom shall he teach and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from breast. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Right, precept in this chapter, that chapter. Right. Precept, a line upon line, like that chapter, maybe a few verses above, like the Hebrew hopscotch. I like that shit. Hey, we the Hebrew hopscotch. That's right. And we take the pride. All right, for stammering lips, another tongue, but he's speaking to people. He's speaking out people what? In another tongue, man.
English.
In another language.
Yeah, we not
right, man.
I got one for you.
Mocking them.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 20. It says, and though the Lord Yahweh give you the bread of adversity, all right, these captivities, right, and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, man. All right, so you're not just gonna conjure up one day yourself, you know what, I'm gonna choose the Lord today, I'm gonna go ahead and study some heat. No, man. Everybody, all of us saw our teachers, man, on whether it was the YouTube walking by like these people, all right, and you took heed, man. Okay, and anything in life, you're gonna need somebody to teach you and train you up how to do these things, like you were saying, nursing us and everything. We get nursed through the Holy Spirit, man. The comforter.
And a nurse is what? Worker. A nurse or a midwife, man. We're there too. We're the nurses. Nurses take back to health, man. All right, Adam. We gotta pick on you, Adam. We have fun.
He's still there. He very low. He from the ground.
Oh, he there? Or he just left?
No, he just left his calm. He gone.
Yeah,
I don't know if he watching though, cause you can't really tell.
But this was the elect, man. But we just love picking.
It's edifying.
Yeah, this is spirit.
A lot of good topics came out of it.
Well, hey, that's that wet the sword, man. You know, because you got these false Israelite camps. They don't wet their sword like that. You know, they want to bring out, but if somebody say something that's false, they'll let it run.
And the Stammer's mocking. We're really mocking your ass, Adam. In Isaiah 28, it says Stammer's mocking your ass. Why he talking to us like this? Because we can.
And the scripture said it.
Yeah.
And he read it earlier.
Why not?
Why not?
The scripture said earlier, it said, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Hey, but we're rebuking you.
Right.
Which is good. We can rebuke you. We can mock you and rebuke you.
And that's out of love, too.
Right.
Secret, open rebuke is better than secret love. See, we don't do that shit, man. If we hear some things, hey, we let it be known. We let it be known off the rip, man. Because we don't want people going out there teaching false shit, man.
They get you destroyed.
Yeah.
They cursing somebody, teaching false, giving a false name.
Yep.
That's cursing somebody. To not selling them the mark, not selling them the MOTB. Yeah, this wicked device that this current administration is pushing. You're cursing them. You ain't telling the person to repent, get right. You're cursing them.
Hey Adam, hey, we picked you up, man. We birthed your stuff, and we smell boo-boo, man. So we have to change your parents. We have to mock you and stop boo-boo on yourself.
Yeah,
So do it again.
See?
yeah,
All these people got these no king, but yet they don't realize the King of Kings is coming to reign. They don't realize that though.
Yeah.
They not rooting for Yahweh Shai.
In the
They
spirit,
rooting for this tunnel.
she had on that fake crown with the fake cheek
Corruptible
stones on
crown.
it.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they do it for corruptible crown. That's what they walking around with.
And they look for, I don't know what the hell is on.
Ain't nothing but confusion. It's like
They looking for some young stuff.
Of course. All day.
Stir they oatmeal.
Ooh.
My water running out.
Cause they look kind of weird. They kind of look weird. You know? Hey, let's get back to scripture.
This is This is a little weird. This is 1 Corinthians 9, and I'm gonna start at let me see. I'm gonna start at 21. 1 Corinthians 9:21. To them that are without law, as without law, being not without law to the Most High, but under the law to Mashiach, that I might gain them that are without law. To the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might be all, by all means, save some. Basically meaning what? If we gotta be like, come at them and approach them in a way like a nigga, then we gonna be a nigga, so I can understand.
Hey, Slacky, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it's like you watching the weather. I say, it's gonna be a motherfucking hurricane later this week. You're gonna say, you know what? I didn't like the way you said that to me.
Right.
I'm gonna stay and wait it out.
Right.
Because the way you said it, I don't like that.
They
The
didn't
hurricane,
like your delivery.
yeah, of that. The hurricane is still coming.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
or just an average conversation. You can convert a believer. You can explain this truth to an average person without harping on the law, without telling them law, this and that. It's Shalom, bro. It's gonna come up, but you can really just chop it up with a regular person, and not even be on no Israelite stuff, and reveal your hand to them right away and convert a person over, man. To those that without not having the law, don't know nothing about the law, don't know nothing about the Israelite, you have a regular conversation and dialogue with them and just hit little key points and have them thinking way before you lay anything on them, man. Like Paul, he made it simple for the Israelite foreigners, man. He say, abstain from things strangled, abstain from idols. He kind of simplified it for them, man. They was freshly coming out the world, and there was a lot of things they had to, navigate through. And that's what the brother, was just touching on and going into.
We gotta, because we had the highest education upon earth, right? And these people in the world don't have that. So we can't stay on this level and think that they're gonna be on this level to be able to understand it. We gotta come down to that, to somewhat on their level. Okay, I ain't gonna say be on their level. We gotta be somewhat on their level so they can understand. As far as just breaking it down in simple terms, man. Right? Just like the simplicity in Yahweh Shai. That's the same way we bring out these scriptures. It's the same way we gotta approach people.
Okay.
But a lot of people, you can't approach them like that. Some people, like Jake, you can't approach Jake in a soft manner. You gotta approach Jake with an attitude. That's all Jake understands. You come nicely to Jake, Jake gonna be like, yeah, I hear you. But Jake ain't gonna make a move. But if you like, Jake, get your ass off the ground, start doing what you're supposed to do. Jake like, all right, I respect that. Then Jake can move for a time.
Jake say, I like what y'all doing. That's a good thing y'all brothers doing.
Right.
While he walking down the street.
But Jake ain't gonna do it.
That's the secret 33. Hey, but everything that's going on, as we see the uproar of the people, which really is getting to the peak of it, the uproars of the people, we've been stuck in that for a nice little moment.
Yes, sir.
So right now, what you see, pan the camera.
Yes, sir.
All the prophecies are popping off, man. All right, did y'all hit that second address? 9? Perfect. Get
We didn't get 15.
Okay, we're gonna hit 15 and then grab for its high time. Romans, the 11th chapter, the 9th chapter.
High
Time
time,
to wake out the slumber.
Romans 13.
Right, because we out here for the elect. We ain't out here for the masses of the people.
right.
We ain't out here for the other nations. All right? But pretty soon, right, you guys are going to see the true power of Israel. Right? Everything is going on right now per prophecy. Right? Jacob's trouble, guess where you find that at? In the Bible. You don't find that in the Quran. All right? The book of Amun-Ra. All right? All these other philosophies. You don't find that. You find it right here. You find Jacob's plight right here in the scriptures. Go ahead.
True living waters.
Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right, who was asleep? Who was asleep for so many years? Who was dormant for so many years?
Jake.
Right, Jake. That great falling away. Right?
For now.
You Israelites lost all your identity. Today, what are you? Negroes, Venezuelans, Mexicans, so on and so forth. You're not known by the name of Yahshua Ali. Okay? Go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Salvation of who? Salvation of the world or salvation of Israel? All right? The controversy the Lord has is, who is these people? Those are the same people that's going to come out of the land of the north, man, which is Babylon the Great, USA, North America, man. All right? Go ahead.
The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
Right, putting on the armor of light, part of that is going out here to prophesy. All right? And what is Jake doing? They ain't considering. They didn't consider in the last days. They didn't consider when Noah spoke either. All right? But these are the same people that's going to go to church tomorrow and not understand what's going on in the Bible. Man.
Right. You're going to clap their hands and stuff like that and start dancing.
Right.
You choose your delusions.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Right. Well, where's your preachers and pastors talking about the unrest and the uproars of the people? Where's your preachers going into Jeremiah 51? All right, Revelations 18, 2nd Ezra 15, and 2nd Ezra 16. All right? Well, where they at going into Jeremiah 30 and 7?
They dumb dogs.
Okay?
Same bar.
Verse 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy. But put ye on Yahweh and make not provision for the flesh.
Right, so it means you got to cut off your flesh. Because we live in a wicked world, we live in wicked times. Right? Shit happens. Right? A just man falls 7 times. Guess what? You got to continue that fight. Right? Putting on the armor of the Lord. Right? Everybody don't know this truth. All right? This is the same country that so-called are Christians and believe in the Bible. You really don't understand what the Bible is speaking of. The Bible speaks about one nation putting another nation in captivity because they put those people in slavery. Right? And in so many words, the so-called white man, you are the Edomites of the Bible. Yeah, he got right out of it.
Shaggy wouldn't do it.
Got hot in the kitchen.
Shaggy wouldn't do it.
Shaggy.
Shaggy had swag on. I don't know.
Hey,
But-
back you up.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 30 and
Not
16.
that Shaggy. The Shaggy, which is a fictional character.
It wasn't me.
He's more, the fictional character is more Jake than him. Go ahead.
Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Right,
And
they're not reading that in the church.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
It says,
Correct.
therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. And all that prey upon thee will I give for prey. See, so the Lord promised in His word that those same people who put us in captivity, we're gonna put them in captivity, right? He that killeth with the sword must be what? Killed with the sword. Isaiah 149. What we gonna do? We're gonna laugh and we're gonna sing with a sword in our hand to put what? punishments upon the people. We're going to bind their kings with chains and fetters of iron. They don't preach that in church.
Yeah, they don't talk about that, bro. Matter of fact, hey, going back to when I was a child, I ain't never heard no pastor or preacher talking about there's going to be slavery in the kingdom. I ain't never heard of it.
They don't talk about that. They don't talk about who the elected Israel.
They're going to get fined. They're under that 501c3 charter exemption. That tax exemption.
And for those that don't understand what that means, all right, that's like basically a gag order.
Yep.
Right? They can speak on certain things, and there are certain things that they can't speak on, because if they did, they would lose their congregation.
They would lose funding. They'll lose the building they teaching in. They get demonized.
They're gonna tell you God loves everybody, but in the Bible,
it's a contract. It's a contract.
Contract.
And when you break the contract, it's punishable by they can request all the money that came across the table from the time the contract was signed. And if you can't pay it, what's the alternative? Jail.
Jail. That's why you see FBI, IRS, they be evading places, or they evaded comfy. All that shit, they because you're doing weird shit with Esau, man. That bites you in the ass.
Like that TikTok video, it's a video of Jake talking to his wife and shit. Wife said, my pastor said husbands should obey their wives. The husband like, hold on, wait a minute. He brought the scriptures to cut that shit, man. And the kids was laughing at him and shit. Yeah, he said that's why I don't go to church. Yeah.
And that's why the Lord said, don't make covenants with the heathen.
exactly.
Okay?
Yeah, you made a video about that type of stuff.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to make covenants with the heathen. And the 501c3 tax exempt status is a covenant with the heathen. Everything you sign your name on is actually a contract. You gotta understand that. Even your driver's license.
Yeah, and even and show you the proof of the aftermath of those things. This week we had the death of D'Angelo. You know, a couple of brothers been going into it. I saw you had did some on it. But hey, you can be talented. Esau take your talent and weaponize it, man. All right, at the end of the 360 deal they give you, hey, you're finished, man. This man saw some shit and was like, nah, I'm straight. But took that over, all right? And you're finished, man. It's just a slow kill that this devil do to you. And the devil, Amalek, that run all these industries, okay, he even put spirits on the damn masters, man, to suck everybody in. So that's why these people are docile and can't receive this truth, man. They're distracted, you know?
Esau told him, hey, it's a big giant pool and I want everybody invited. So it's on warm. So it's a warm spot.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your ass getting cooked to death.
Slow roast.
You think you in there chilling. He's slowly cooking your ass.
Slow boil.
John Todd brought that out. John Todd, who was a known so-called witch, he brought that out years ago that they used to pray over the masters.
There you go.
Okay?
Without voodoo.
Now, if you don't know, D'Angelo's first album was called Brown Sugar. Elder Manatas Akbar, he did a video on it, and he said that he actually met him years ago. All right, so back in '95, probably they was doing like promotional tours, and he said that he smoked continuously and constantly, right? So he was a chain smoker. He had always have a cigarette in his mouth. Now I went into a lesson on it, and brown sugar is a colloquialism for heroin.
Heroin, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So when you go into that, that's called brown sugar, right? And so 9 times out of 10, he was smoking it. Now
He did have a substance
So also when you also look into it, pancreatic cancer and pancreatitis, okay, a lot of that stems from illicit drug use as well. So that's important.
But then remember he gained weight the last he worked for Sweetie Pie. He's all big and shit like that.
Yeah, he got fat.
And guess what? If you look at any of the images of D'Angelo, you see them throwing up multiple hand signs.
Yeah, those are how we get his ass.
Throughout his career.
Yeah.
But you know what? But he was talented. I was 21. Well, we're the same age.
Hold on. He was a demon, but he was talented.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jake is talented. Jake is talented. Hey,
Jake is the
hey, let me. Hey, I brought this out in the video. Just let me say this. When I first heard D'Angelo, they had Blockbuster music, right? You could go into Blockbuster and you could actually listen to the CD before you buy it. When he had one single out, that Brown Sugar single, I went to Blockbuster Music and I previewed the album, and I was like, oh my God, it was mind blowing. Okay, every track was so hard. I was like, what is this? The brother was, hey, he's Jake. What do you say? You know what I'm saying? He was using an organ. He was using a church organ like a bass. So when you go into that first album, all those bass sounds, there was actually an organ. And I had never seen him play, no videos, no instrument, just heard the song. And guess what? That's what he was doing. He did something, so his sound was so different. That's what made him unique. Kind of like James Brown. James Brown used horns as percussion, which gave him a unique sound.
Hey, and so the days we're living in now, the music is being brought low. All right, because the Lord is tired of this place now, man. We don't need music that's popping right now, man. You know, we don't need music that's popping. The real, the new songs, man. All right, everybody got our Hebrew Israelites in their mouth. You know, and we piping on to you. Just to bring it back into the lesson, we piping on to these people, but they not dancing. They can't catch on to the frequency of this new song, man.
They can't get the beat.
Yeah,
Catch that beat.
they on beat, man. Cause hey, when you making contracts with Esau, you gonna be off beat. You know, just because you with the devil. Yeah.
Look like this. Look.
Yeah.
Fine. Off beat like this.
Yeah. And that's what
Can't
Jake
get
is.
right.
Right.
Jake is off beat because he in cahoots with Esau.
Right.
He can't catch this. You know?
I got one. Back y'all up. One of y'all can break it down. This Isaiah 28:14. Wherefore hear the word of Yahweh, ye scornful men that rule this people, which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. And when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Right, you made a covenant with the fucking devil, man.
That's right.
All right, the leaders of our people, man. Then you say you should not be touched. Your ass don't get touched.
That's right.
Your house. All right.
That's right.
Read that over.
That's right. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
No, it's gonna come on to your ass, man. All right. Your judge is gonna come, man.
Yep.
What's it? Those who what's it? Let's get that.
Those who will not have me rule over them?
Huh?
Those that will not have me rule over them?
No, those fight against Jerusalem, they ask.
Okay, melt.
Yeah.
At Zechariah 14.
Yeah.
It says, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Get Amos about Judah and shit. Judah, their punishment not be turned away.
Oh yeah.
Punishment.
The 3 transgressions.
Amos chapter 1, Judah. So, yeah.
3 transgressions?
Yep.
Amos 1 and 1, Obadiah 1 and Amos 1 and 11, Obadiah 1 and 10.
I got the 111.
No, I'm talking about Judah, the one that Amos with Judah in and shit. Yeah.
I'm in Amos 1.
I'm a 111.
Just get the one in Zephaniah. Fight Jerusalem shall burn and shit. The eyes might go melt.
Zechariah 14.
Yeah, get that.
Damn.
All right, well you gonna get your punishment, man. All right, ain't no fucking escape. You sound the fucking devil, man. Hey, somebody get James 4:4.
I got James.
Right.
I got the James.
Somebody got the Zechariah?
You want the James first?
Zechariah.
Yeah.
James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
Right. When you make a contract with Esau, you fucking so-called leaders and shit, man. All right. You basically become a number one numero of your whole enemy list, man.
Other than Esau.
All right, he looking at you funny and shit. He fucking looking at you, man. He's mean looking your ass and shit. All right,
Ready to
go ahead,
milk
get
your
that. Zechariah.
It's 14. Assume out of it.
Yeah, get that.
Okay, this is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Right, how? Via what? Somebody get Isaiah the 13th chapter. Bob Prashad.
And their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
Right, you're going to milk. All right, just like Peter goes into the elements melting and the heavens being on fire. All right, there's a weapon. All right, ICBM. Matter of fact, China just flexed one not too long ago. Okay?
Like Terminator with Sarah Connor. Terminator 2.
Yep, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations
Start up
thereof.
at 4.
Verse 4.
Yeah.
The noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord Yahweh by Shemiah Shai of hosts mustered the host of the battle.
Right, because you're going to have a war called Armageddon as well. Okay? Go ahead.
They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
All right, what is that? That's not talking about armies. All right? That's not talking about men. That's talking about nukes. From one end of heaven all the way to the other end of heaven.
That's right.
Just like 2nd Esdras goes into. When the arrows begin to be shot to the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go ahead, Southside.
No, so like I felt in Amos chapter 2. Amos chapter 2, verse 4 does say, Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Judah, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they had despised the law of Yahweh, and had not kept his commandments, and their lives caused the earth, after which their fathers had walked. And I will send fire upon Judah, and shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
But today we're going through our affliction because, hey, we chose to go off. All right? Go ahead.
Finish out in 13. Verse 6 in Isaiah 13. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
ICBM. All right, go ahead.
Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Right, World War III. Go ahead.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint. And
Right, because you're going to have nukes dropping over in this place.
Right.
All right? America's going to get blown off the face of the earth according to the Bible. That's why I say a lot of you people don't believe in the Bible. All right? Because if you did, you will understand who Babylon the Great is.
Right.
Go ahead.
And every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them,
Right?
and shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Go ahead.
They shall be amazed one at another.
Who's the they? People who's left over here in Babylon the Great, America. Go ahead.
Their faces shall be as flames.
Right, which goes to Zechariah 14. Their faces should be as flames. You know why their faces are going to be as flames? It's nuclear warfare. That's why, like you said, Sarah O'Connor said. Right, all these missiles aren't being created and armed up for no use. Okay? They're going to get used.
So they not put them in museums.
Go ahead.
Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Right, which means what? You 2/3 that's over in this place are going to be destroyed. As well as Esau Edom. and whatever other nation is left over here. Okay? Go ahead.
Back it up. Can
Go
I get
ahead.
grab this? This is Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy."
Right. So back in the day, you had a what? A blacksmith. Today you got what? Scientists. All right, these engineers. They got the vision from the Lord to make this concept. At the same time, the guy, I forget his name. Oppenheimer was getting that vision over here. All right, there's a man by the name of the father of the nuclear bomb in Russia getting the same visions. All right, Russia wasn't that far behind with the nuke. All right, so they were getting the same information. Remember, they both sides had the German scientists anyway. Okay, and Einstein, he already knew it was possible. It was just putting the contraption together. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, back in Isaiah 13 and 10, it says, "For the stars of heaven and constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth."
Why is that? Nuclear fallout. All right? When all these bombs hit, it's going to be dust, debris, everything. All right?
Hey, you got a prelude of that, snippet of that with those towers falling, 9/11. All right, if you were in that vicinity, they said it was like nighttime, man, but it was in the morning, you know? It says, "The sun shall be darkened and is going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir."
All right, which is going to be the elect men. Going back to what we said, we're only out here for the elect, man. All right? At the end of the day, the vast majority of these people are going to perish. We're going to fucking die in this place, man. All right? We already see the shit that's going on. Okay? A Nero came back. Right? And you see all the commotion. So everything, according to the scriptures, is laid out to happen the way it's going to happen. Go ahead.
"Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua his host.
Somebody grab that the earth is going to rock to and fro.
And in the day of his fierce anger."
Right. But you gotta understand, when that super chariot show up and all those other chariots that's gonna be big as hell, nukes dropping, hey, the chariot damn near gonna have its own gravitational pull, man. However the Lord wanna do it. So it's gonna be a lot of rocking to and fro, but primarily from these nukes and these laser beams that's gonna hit this place, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Isaiah 24, and we'll start at verse 19. It says, "The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved."
Right, clean dissolve. What's a cleaning agent that can dissolve
Fire.
all matter, all bacteria,
Fire.
chemicals, so on and so forth? Fire, man. All right, that's going to sterilize this place. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage."
Right. So a globe that's not hanging on nothing, so much force is going to hit this place that it's going to fucking move, man. All right. So something more power. Hey, think about physics, man. How much energy it takes to shake the world, man.
All right.
Go ahead. What comes with that? What comes with that? Tidal waves. What comes with that? Tidal waves. You got all these tectonic plates. Yep. All right. Magma, lava. Okay. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
Right, so ain't gonna be no 2.0 or 3.0 or second captivity for us. No, I mean, as far as this fucking rulership ain't coming back, man.
Over with.
Right?
Benito.
Go ahead.
You want me to read some more of that?
No, you good. Whatever precepts y'all got.
I got one. This is as far as the no king, because that shit pissed me off. All right. For those that are screaming out no king, this is Luke 19:27, and this is Yahushua talking, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Yes, the Lord of the Bible said that. If you don't want a king to reign over you, which is him, he said to bring you before him and slay.
But it's not Trump, for the record. All right, that king he speaks of is Yahushua, man.
That's right.
Right? Because the kingdom of heaven is going to be here on planet Earth, man.
Yahushua come with a sword.
That's Daniel's the 7th chapter, right? A dominion over all other dominions, right? And all these other nations being in captivity under the nation of Israel. Okay? Go ahead.
This is Sirach 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. See, this shit ain't well ordered. That's why they in protest. Okay?
Hey, somebody grab that proverb. When wicked is in rule. Go ahead, you can finish what you're saying.
Alright, so this place is not well ordered. This is a kingdom divided, and they run it around here and they protest saying no king. Why? Because it's an authoritarian rule that's happening right now, because Trump is working outside of the so-called democratic process.
Shit changing. That's they need to realize.
Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And lastly, verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. All right?
With Yahushua and then the elect, the nation of Israel, man. All right, not you heathens. You heathens that had your time to shine and your time to rule. And each and every time you did it, you fucked up. Primarily by putting your hands on the children of Israel. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 29:1. He that being often reproved harden his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, the people ain't rejoicing right now. Right now you got what? The uproars of the people. Pretty soon you're going to have anarchy. All right? Pretty soon you're going to have insurrection. All right? All these little things you guys see in the fucking movies.
No, I'm saying I have to cut and go on my car. I got to pay my parking.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. We can wrap
Go
it
back.
up.
No, we're going to 2:30.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have that quick. All right, we'll be right back.
Outside some words. You gonna see the mountaintop still burnt. Nigga. Still burnt.
Nah, and no history in it.
The Mount Horeb, the rock still split. Proof that the water poured from there. Allegory.
Somebody that's not historical. Sound crazy. What's about the Syrian wars? What about all the kingdoms Daniel prophesied of?
Or the scientific proof that they found Pharaoh and his men at the bottom of the sea.
Right.
Yeah, they found the actual dynasty from the time period where that flood happened.
Yep.
Okay? But hey, we're in the world where you have the freedom to believe it, whatever you want. All beginnings have an end.
Yeah.
And we definitely headed towards the end.
That's right.
Okay?
And the end is manifest. So don't think that y'all just gonna keep going to and fro like this. Cause this ain't where it's at, man. Y'all gonna be scattering, looking for a place to fucking run.
Right, Esau knows what's going on, the higher leagues. Even, they always keep scientists around them too. Right?
Yep.
And I was watching the black guy with the little fro, Neil something.
Yeah.
Neil Tyson.
Astrology guy.
He was talking about like scientific differences, right? But how, I forget what government agency had him. They was all sitting in one room. He was an expert here, he was an expert there, so on and so forth. But one of them was like, yeah, it took the earth 6,000 years to be created, the universe about 10,000, which, of course you got to pick the bones and shit out, but he was the closest compared to the rest of them. And Neil was like, man, this guy's full of shit. But, obviously, I don't know who voted the guy in, but he's here. No, Esau knows the fucking truth, so he's trying to keep all fucking options available and open. If this happened, then who do I go to for the wisdom? That's why it says go to your astrologers, your procrastinators, so on and so forth. These high time wizards is nothing but fucking scientists for the most part. Yeah. Think about it. Right. They got that wisdom and power of the left hand side. Right? A lot of them ain't around here. I got my PhD in art. So most of them work behind closed doors. You never know who the fuck they is, man.
Yeah, they knew
right?
Somebody.
This is the secret of the Chaldeans, man.
Yeah, they knew somebody to get up in there.
And you go, what they say, they even found fossil of a fish fossil at the top of Mount Everest, man. How did that happen? Somebody went up there and put it up there?
Right.
Yeah, look,
Great flood.
Every nation in their culture, they got a story of flood.
Yep.
If you go Japanese, I think their number, they got an 8 or something.
Infinity sign?
Yeah, but it represents the 8 people that were saved. But it's a Japanese.
His family.
Yeah, no one's right. It's in their folklore or whatever.
Yeah, it pretty much, they language entails actual things that took place, which that would be one of them, the flood.
Well, the Sumerian text and all, listen, man. We just see at the end. I'm not about to argue with a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the end. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I ain't wrong. I'm just saying that to make them feel good.
Right.
Nigga, I know I'm right.
Ass a fool according to his folly.
Nothing else makes sense.
Right.
Down to the history, down to the prophecies. We're the Israelites, man. Not them people over there.
Definitely not.
First strike, where's King David? Oh, they out the window. They can't be the fucking people. All right? The richest people on planet Earth pretend to be what? Small hats, man. They truly want to be Israel, but they can't. Why? And why are they fighting so hard? They're fighting for their birthright back.
That's right.
And it's not theirs. It's not the Palestinians. It's us. The same people at the bottom of the totem pole that you think ain't shit, that you think are immigrants, that you think of just black fucking slaves. Those are the children of the Most High. Right. And you have a price to pay for putting your hands on them. As hard as that to believe. They're like, oh, is this he who we sometimes had in derision? Yeah. This is how they're gonna think. Right. You fucked up, man.
Great falling away, man.
Right.
This is Psalm 83:1. A song of the psalm. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right, who's the hidden ones? You Israelites. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The same thing they're doing to the Venezuelans, guess what? They did it to black people hundreds of years ago. Which means what? You're the same family. Right, welcome to the club. Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right. Where was the 12 tribes both oppressed at? Here in Babylon the Great. We're not known as being a nation. Okay? We're bywords and proverbs. Okay? Go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right. Yashara Allah. That's how you say that name in the ancient Hebrew. Yashua Allah. Them Yiddish people was not over there claiming to be Yashua Allah because they don't know the holy tongue. Yashua Allah is us.
Right.
We just don't know that. That name was beaten down of us and taken from us, man.
Yeah.
Our heritage was taken away from us to the point where we don't know who we are. But guess what? It's the end. The Israelites are waking up. All right? The two prophets are standing back on their feet. This is why all this chaos is fucking happening, man.
That's right.
So, hey, with that, and we pray this was edifying. We're going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakadash.
Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Bob.
Bob.
All right, let's disperse, guys.